afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1114th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni, and that would be me. Good evening, traders. This video is being filmed on December 10th, Tuesday night, for trading December 11th, 2013. This video is for trading on Wednesday and probably into Thursday. All right, traders, so the 1114th video, these videos are geared to teach you the art of technical analysis and how to use short-term analysis for trading the very next day. So, what do we have on the board? Before we get into it, traders, just understand that futures trading is always risky and can always result in substantial financial loss. You can lose, I don't know, everything your grandfather ever made, everything you ever made, everything your family ever dreamed of in this business. So if you don't recognize that a stop is your best friend, you shouldn't be trading. It's a risky business. For you traders that understand the risks that are involved, rock and roll, red Omni on the board for the emini, S&P, and the NASDAQ. Traders, this is December. This thing's been rocking and rolling. It's been green, red, red, green, green, red. I don't know what it's going to be next, but I think that happens because it is December. The books are closed on most of the big firms. The markets are kind of thin. December gets to be like this, but I do know from my memory for the last 32 years that as we get through the end of December, it should be like this. Almost always, December spends the last couple of weeks going higher. But we've got a red Omni for trading on Wednesday. Traders, there are bear flags forming on U.S. indice charts across the board except for one. The DAX looks horrible. It's got a really horrible looking bear flag. Good if you're a bear, bad if you're a bull. Good looking bear flag. And I have another chart which is a testament to technical analysis. It shows just how well this analysis works. Traders, the month of December is very tricky. It's very scary. Please use your stops. Try to just trade the emini, S&P, and the NASDAQ. Going after the exotic things, sugar, coffee, going after gold or silver. Leave that crap until next year. We'll come back and we'll deal with that in January. Too risky in the month of December. You can get away with some NASDAQ trades, some S&P trades. You just got to be nimble and you got to do your analysis correctly. With that in mind, traders, I am holding an Omni camp in February. I am taking 5 of you. You can write in, you can fill out your applications. I will take 5 of you out of those applications and qualify you for a 4-day training session held live here in Las Vegas. It is the last weekend of the month of February 2014. Come to livewithoscar.com. Fill out your OmniCamp applications, and I'll personally call you back and qualify you and see if you make this camp. Remember, 5 seats only. Lots of people will apply. Please make sure you get your applications in. I will call everyone back. Traders, with no further ado, let's go look at some charts.
My name is Daniel. I'm from Portugal. I flew more than 15 hours to come to OmniCamp, and it was the right decision. When I first thought to come to OmniCamp, I called Oscar, and he only made me one promise, that it was to shave 20 years from my curving line. And he was lying. He shaved all my life.
It is so simple to learn. It is almost eerie. And usually the best things are the simplest things, and that's what Oscar has developed here with this Omni.
On the first day I said, that's it? So simple? Oscar is the perfect guy. Since you met him, a light on your head turns on. So on the first day of OmniCamp, your life starts changing.
Throughout this OmniCamp, being as long as it is, I was expecting it's going to be a mountain of information. I got to tell you guys, it's some amazing techniques he teaches you, and some simple techniques actually.
In the end of OmniCamp, not in the end, in the third day of the OmniCamp, all of us were doing the same exactly calls that the Omni, the same exactly calls. So it's amazing the things Oscar is a wonderful teacher, a wonderful teacher.
The first 3 recommendations we made and profited from paid for the Omni camp. I mean, how can you go wrong? It's really, if cost is an issue with you guys, you should really get that out of your head, because the wealth of information you get from this guy is just unbelievable. So based on that, you got to get to Omni camp. Any chance you get, go.
This is the place to come. If you ever get a chance to come to Omni camp, seriously, you come.
Traders, the first chart I'm going to show you this evening is the emini S&P daily bar chart. Now, it looked fantastic staying inside this channel. You can see from these circles, bottom to top, hits the top, bottom, top, bottom, looking good. And in all honesty, after hitting it here, I'd call this a little bull flag. So if I looked at this one chart, I would say for Wednesday, we go higher, right? But I did not look at only one chart, and by the time I was done looking at charts, the Omni was lower end, was my own opinion. So let me show you what's going on out there. We leave the S&P and we go to one of the leaders, the Dow Jones Transportation Average. It has broken down from this wonderful parallel channel. Look at how well it worked. It really worked well. And we got to here, but this is now a bear flag. There is no doubt what that is. It's crystal clear. Bear flag. Flags are flying all over U.S. indices. That's a bear flag in our leader. It usually points to at least one down day, if not a big down move. So bear flag for Wednesday in the transportation average, one of the leaders. But there's more. Traders, look at the DAX, the leader out of Europe. Big channel, much bigger than the channel I just showed you in the U.S. market. We got under the channel and formed a bear flag right here. The settlement today or last night was here. That does not look good. That looks lower. Looks like Europe wants to go lower. Likely the U.S. will take that elevator ride down with it. Then you've got the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and I've shown you this chart many times. From the bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, a great channel. Last time it hit the bottom, it held the 200 bar moving average perfectly, right at the line. Textbook hold. Chart looks great, right? We get all the way up to here. Finally, after all these tries, couldn't do it. Oh, wait a minute, it gets above. So bravo for that. Gets above, comes back and tests the line right here, holds it, and then rallies back up. The problem is now that we have a bear flag in our leader, the likelihood is we will come back down and test the line for a second try, bringing us to somewhere between 15.8 and 15.850. That's where that line comes in your industrial average. So interesting, maybe a little pullback here to that line. We shall see. In December, you play this one day at a time. Then traders, a testament to technical analysis, and I think you're going to love this. Wednesday night, last week, I put this chart out on Facebook. I put it out in my chat room. I show it to all my Omniacs, and I said, look at this in the March wheat. You've been moving for a long time. You get below the 200 bar moving average. You create the left shoulder. You create a head. You create a right shoulder of a head and shoulders. I show you the bear flag, and I say, this looks like a good area to sell right here, being 653 to 655, right? Right here at the bottom of the flag now that we're under it. This is what happened since I showed you that chart, traders. My goodness. I showed you the chart. We were right here on this bar and crack. Down to here so far. That, my friends, is technical analysis firing on all 8 cylinders. Bravo for technical analysis. Traders, if you'd like to learn how to read these charts the way I read them, I teach it at my site every day, livewithoscar.com. Join me in the chat room. So, traders, you've seen the charts. There's my technical argument for why we've got the red Omni, why the DAX does not look good at all, why the ES and NASDAQ are likely going to go down as well, and the testament to technical analysis. Was that bear flag not picture perfect? Just perfect. You gotta love the way analysis works. If you'd like to learn how to do this analysis, the Omni method, make sure you come on down to livewithoscar.com. Fill out your OmniCamp applications. It's the banner top right of your screen, and I'll be more than happy to qualify you for the February scheduled OmniCamp last week in Feb. All right, traders, That's about it. I'll see you at the site. Always remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with that is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Always place them first. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, traders. That's video number 1114. I'll see you at livewithoscar.com. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.